south side dog. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you try to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. That's your fault, hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yeah, the south side dog.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Singing love from my bass compressor. Ground control over the soul like bowling, and I'm chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw,
Santos kicking off for Chicago.
Sign this deal with a lot for the hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these balls on a
It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for Aaron Jones. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Staying on the ground with Jones. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. McCarthy now, blitz coming. Couldn't find a completion on first down. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 2nd down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's caught. This is Addison. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First and 10. Here's Jones. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself in those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Let's go now. 60
Second and 6 now. Won't make the play on that one. It hits the deck. Incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings them to third down. Straight ahead they go with Jones. He has the first inside the 10. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings finish up an excellent opening series. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner. And the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win.
He misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking it. Score stays at 6-0. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Return starts from the goal line. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Williams to throw on third. Has him on the quick hitter. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. You're going for it here. Fourth down, Williams. It's on target to Moore. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on fourth down. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Here's Williams again. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Again, it's Williams. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
First down, here's Swift. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Swift on second down. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down, but instead the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a third and short.
A run for the first time with their rookie from Michigan. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock, pounding it forward, sending an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know, successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
What is it on?
Swift can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Trying again from the 2. It's second and goal.
What is it on?
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. And he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears find an answer with their opening drive. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. Now McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 32. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
4 yards to go.
Now a give up the middle to Jones. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Here we go.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. It's an early lead for the Bears. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Throwing with a blitz on the way. The Bears close it in, and they'll get him. And that pushes them back
was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Let's see what they went with on third down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he let his man too much there, Buck. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And this one, touchdown inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. Getting out to his left. And that's got it, left side. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down, Williams to throw. That throw finds Komet. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At their 48-yard line.
From the 48. Bails out of the pocket quick. It's taken in by Lomadunze. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
To the air yet again, Williams. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow the lead to 7. DJ Moore the touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Moore with a return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. From the 36. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy to throw. Oh, Jefferson lost the football. Oh, and the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
Sometimes, let's face it, it's just better to be lucky than good. Your mind as a runner always goes to worst case scenario when you feel that ball get knocked loose. That time the sideline saved him and his team.
Second down carry for Jones. Works his way to the 35. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out! They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You could almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Now a give to Jones. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Third and goal for McCarthy. He's got it. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. And it's another miss. His second extra point has been off the mark. So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Devin Duvernay on the return. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Now here's Williams. Big strike here to Moore. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
What is that?
First down, Williams. Komet brings it in. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Chicago first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. And it's the Bears who have first and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Second and 10 now, Williams. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's first and 10.
Here we go. Let me check.
Williams off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears grow their lead just before halftime. DJ Moore, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
first thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays could follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears grow their lead to 8. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Returning it from the 4. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
These pass intercepted. They'll take over 1st down and goal at the 9-yard line.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready to run.
Handoff running right. Here's Swift. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
On the tackle.
Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the Vikings 9-yard line.
Williams from the gun. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Bears grow their lead just before halftime. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback. One that can stand to play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears lead by 15 now. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. I'll start with a give to Jones. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Rolling left, buying some time. Running left side by Jefferson. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something, but go get that 1st down. They couldn't do it right there.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Has a big strike to Addison. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Minnesota spends its 2nd timeout here. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. It's second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
19, Tiger, 19, let's go. 60, Vice, 19, 18.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Tough false start penalty. Now 8 to go on second down. Again, McCarthy to throw. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They've held him out twice. Here we go. Third and goal.
Come on, set. Rocco 80. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Another throw here for McCarthy. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. From the 5-yard line, looks like they're going to try it here on 4th and goal.
Here we go.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Has it in close. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on down near the end zone.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Ready to launch.
From his end zone, Williams. Lofts it deep right side. They connect on the deep shot. And he will take this all the way up near midfield. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout.
It's a gain of 48 yards. That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Looking to throw. Throwing for the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Here's Duvernay on the return.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready to launch.
Williams set to pass. And the Vikings rush brings him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Okay, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Trying again, following the sack. Flush down now to his left. Now, Williams hit, and that ball's out. It's picked out by the Vikings, going the other way. And they they stop him before he gets much on the return.
I think the phrase, Kate, blood in the water, comes to mind in this spot. There was a chance to get aggressive and attack them being backed up close to the end zone. Can't imagine that decision paying off in a better fashion than that.
Here's a give to Jones. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. His throw is caught. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd. McCarthy. On the move. Headed right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
This guy, Kate, he can create. He really is good out there. He's skilled when it comes to getting outside the pocket, which makes it all the more impressive. They contained him so well when he was clearly looking to generate something with his legs.
Rackard connects there, and doing what they can against the lead as it's back down to 12.
It's kind of a weird feeling, right? You know that you capitalize on the turnover and you technically scored points, but when you look up at that scoreboard, you had to do more with that takeaway.
Here's Duvernay on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Volunteer! Volunteer!
Now here's Williams. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready to run!
Williams to throw. Met's got it, left side. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Swift gets it, going left. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swooning.
Chased out to his right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. intercepted. Byron Murphy picks it. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other?
And he won't escape. The Bears take him down. Those are the hurry-up offense here.
A 10-yard loss on the play.
Another try following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
70 Timberwolves. 18 running. Go.
On 3rd and long, it's McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Collects this at the 32. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
First and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready, set up.
Williams on the play action. And the Vikings rush brings him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
The ultimate team sport still has so many times games within the game, individual battles, and right now, they don't have an answer for this guy. Maybe time to turn the line to Chip to find some way to protect the quarterback.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Ready, set up.
3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kit, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They moved the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And he got under this one, but it's going nowhere. Almost straight up into the air. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
Ready, set up.
Swift will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Williams from the gun. And he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears parlay the interception into points. It's a Romadudes touchdown. Well, he definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears go up by 19.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. This is Jones. And he gets him around 6 there. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. From the 32, gets everything he has under this. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Daquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here's
Swift to start the drive. And our first down only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 48. And the Vikings rush brings him down. Offense up to the line fast.
An 11-yard loss on the play brings up 3rd down.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Bears with possession and a fairly comfortable lead to begin the 4th quarter. Vikings defense countering with a nickel look. 3rd down coming. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Vikings will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
He'll take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Slated downs to approach here from the 40. This is Jones on the handoff. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run and stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before...
And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. And he gets this one to go after a couple of misses already in this game.
Bears 34, Vikings 22. Will Reichard.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. Rolling out to his left. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. On play action, Williams. And finds Kmet downfield. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Again, right side for Swift. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, Williams. He puts some air under this one, deep right. This is Cup inside the 15. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears making a 3-score game in the 4th. DJ Moore the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears go up by 19.
Score Bears 41, Vikings 22.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Moore with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's going to be 2nd down.
The 23-yard line.
Man in motion out of the slot. Off the play fake. It's McCarthy. He rolls to his right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Three straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
Here we go.
Desperation time here. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Staying grounded with Swift. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
As a corner in this league, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Williams off the play fake. Buying some time right. Here's pressure, and he's dropped by the Vikings. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. Santos' kick is good. And that's going to make the advantage 22.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Starting from the 5. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead they go with Jones. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. On play action now, McCarthy. Launches one deep downfield. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He's going to try to pick it up. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. Offense in the hurry up here. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
McCarthy operating from the pistol. Escapes out to the left. He can run it. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Vikings trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. 2nd and 3 now. Play action, McCarthy. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And now it's 3rd and short.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the 1st.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. Couldn't connect with Jordan Addison. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Completed over the middle. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And the Vikings rush brings him down. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
Loss on the play brings up 2nd down.
The Bears decide to call their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
What is it?
They're going to pass it here. He puts some air under it, deep down the middle. They connect on the deep shot. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
What is it?
Working inside the red zone. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal.
What is it?
Williams will look to throw. Forced out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Working quickly here.
A loss on the play brings up 3rd down and goal.
3rd and goal. It's Williams. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Santos' kick is good, and their lead grows further to 25 points.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. McCarthy looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Dump off to his fullback. And he's going to go out of bounds on a rough 1st down effort there. They're going to lose at least a few.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Here's Jones up the pistol give. The 2nd down run good for 4, and that brings up 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that we're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knock away. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
Collects this at the 35. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
What is it?
Now here's Williams. He lobs it deep middle. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore, so it'll be second down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead.